And we are back with Brian Jordan Alvarez. He's the creator, executive producer, star of the new hit show English Teacher. Welcome to GMA.
Yeah.
First appearance?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm so excited to be here. This is my first time on Good Morning America for sure. Yes. I'm thrilled.
Not your first time on video. We want to talk about the show, but first, you're a viral TikTok star.
Some say I am. Yes, yes. The numbers say so, I think.
The numbers do.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the specialty?
I do a character named TJ Mack. It's maybe I'm using a bit of my mom, who's from Colombia, and he has a really funny face, as you see there. A lot of people see me without the TJ Mack filter, and they kind of miss the filter. They say, I think TJ Mack is cuter than you, but we're in competition.
Oh my goodness. And boy, you are getting such great reviews for the English Teacher. Where did it come from?
It was just, you know, I knew that putting something in a high school would make it so that people from every different part of life were kind of forced to interact toward a common goal of educating these students. So there's so much disagreement in a public high school environment. You know, you got to educate these kids, and the parents disagree about how to do that, and the kids are disagreeing with the teachers about how to do that. The administration itself has disagreements, so it's ripe for comedy, you know?
Is that why you chose? That's why you chose a high school?
Yeah, exactly. And I wanted to put it in Austin because I've been spending a lot of time in Austin. I love Austin, but Austin also is sort of this blue city in a red state, and I went to high school in a very liberal town in the broader Tennessee area, which is, you know, more conservative. So that dynamic felt familiar to me.
Well, let's take a look at a clip, and here's your character being confronted by a student after giving them all Fs.
You did this. This is your grade that you got. I gave you guys a month to read this book.
Mr. Marquez, your feelings are valid. We've all learned our lesson here, and now you can give us Bs.
Bs are good grades. You didn't earn good grades. I am the teacher. This is not up for discussion, and that's the end of this.
I'm posting ads on Backpage because with grades like this, I'm gonna have to hit the corner, sir.
This show is so funny, and I was going to say it's accurate, but I don't want to say that after the end of that clip right there. But it is
the character
so
who
funny.
talked about the feelings is dead on.
Yes. How do you write from their perspective, from that generation's perspective?
I think in a way it does come from being on TikTok a lot. You know, I'm very online, so I feel like I know, you know, what's hip and what's happening and how people are talking now. What I love about that clip too is that there's a part in it where I go, I am the teacher. So like the folks at home really know, this is a show called English Teacher. Yeah, I am the teacher. Yeah.
But I find myself having to do that with my kids who are that age, like trying to gain control.
Yeah, exactly.
And you nail it. You really do touch on some serious issues. How do you manage to keep the funny?
I mean, we have a lot of great writers, you know, Zach Dunn, Jake Bender, Dave King. We have this amazing director, Jonathan Kreisel, who does a lot of our episodes. And we focus on this. You know, we want to handle serious issues. We want to be able to tackle anything. But our main executive producer, Paul Sims, he's just like, this is a comedy. You know, in FX too, they were just like, comedy. Whenever it would get heavy, they would go, keep it light. And it was to the show's favor, I think.
It's a good mix.
Who were you of these guys, or what were you like back in high school?
Oh my God, I was such a class clown. I feel so bad for some of my I had an amazing French teacher, Barbara Cardin, and she would just sit us down and be like, how do I get you guys to stop making jokes? The whole class is like, you're doing a stand-up comedy set. I can't teach anything. And I'd be like, I'm going to be a professional comedian, you know? Let me work this out. I'm doing my work.
You know, I'm working on my craft.
I'm learning.
This is a good place for a public apology.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Barbara Cardin. You're an amazing teacher.
Wait.
I'm sure she's very proud of you, as are all your teachers. This is just really smart.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in today. All episodes of FX's English Teacher are streaming now on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Binge it now.
Because YOLO.
YOLO. Binge it because YOLO.